All right, welcome in, everybody. I'm your host, Matt Sparks, and we are here with running back Caleb Huntley from Ball State. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good.
All right, so just start off by telling us a little bit about yourself, where you went to high school, college, things like that.
So I went to high school, Locust Grove High School, which is in Locust Grove, Georgia, south of Atlanta. Moved around a lot growing up. My family had some financial struggles, which caused me to move around a lot. Been evicted a couple times, had to stay with relatives. But despite going through all those things, I feel like it made me who I am today, which I think I'm a resilient person because of that. At Locust Grove, okay, so first of all, before I went to Locust Grove, I went to Henry County High School in 9th grade, which is a couple exits up from Locust Grove in McDonough, Georgia. My 9th grade year didn't go so well. I managed to make the varsity team at Henry County High School playing special teams, but I just felt like I had more worth, more value. So at the end of that season, I said I would transfer to another school, but it was like a hiccup in the road. I clowned a lot in 9th grade, which caused me to, have pretty bad grades. And they told me that I wouldn't go to 10th grade. So that kind of bothered me because I'd never been held back before, and football could possibly be taken away from me for the first time. So I didn't really like that. Somehow I ended up passing 9th grade summer school. And from there on out, I had to take summer school every year just to qualify to go to college. So it was just tough on me every summer and not being able to go out with my friends, enjoy myself as a kid because I had to go to summer school. But I mean, that's what position I put myself in for clowning. Felt like I just wasn't mature enough from 8th grade going into 9th grade, and it really set me back. So fast forward to my senior year. I get a lot of offers, at least 13, 14, but I was committed to Western Kentucky. They ended up dropping me because they didn't think I was going to qualify. I had a 2.2 my senior year, but I made A's and B's the last semester of my senior year, so I was able to qualify. And Ball State stuck with me the whole way, and the rest is history. Honestly, grateful for that opportunity. Great program. Met some great people, coaches, and brothers on the football team. So I'm thankful about that.
Wow. That is quite a story, man. That's like a whole life worth of stories just in a few years, man.
Yes, sir.
It's amazing to hear what you've had to go through just to get to this point. And this point that you're at, just to clarify, is on the cusp of being drafted to an NFL team, right? So suffering through what a lot of kids have to, kind of go through in silence in high school, and now you're on the verge of being at the pinnacle of your sport, and that's amazing. So let me ask you this. What do you consider your strengths as a player?
Strengths, I'll just say being a physical runner at the point of attack. I feel like I got a good contact balance. Like once I hit a defender, I'm kind of able to get extra yards after contact. I feel like my acceleration is very well for my sides. People really sleep on that aspect of my game, and I think that's about it. I mean, I could catch out the backfield as well. I know I haven't really displayed that, but that's something that I can definitely do that I haven't showed people. I'm looking to show them in the future.
And that's an ability that really translates to the NFL. So, do you have any weaknesses to your game? You feel like if you had to pick a weakness?
I could definitely catch the ball away from my body better. It's a lot of times where I catch passes and immediately catch the ball into my body, which comes from just not, being able to display that at a collegiate level. Wanted to. It wasn't by design, but the amount of carries I was getting a game kind of made up for my coaches like putting somebody else in to do, those things. So I definitely could work on that. Pass protection, I could work on that, having tighter hands. And I say footwork, but you can always work on things to better your game, and I feel like I'll never be complete, so it's always something I can work on.
You've described a couple of moments to me so far. What's your favorite moment in college?
My favorite moment in college.
Your very favorite.
I would say going against NIU 2019, we were down. I forgot how many points, but my coach was like, "You got to game around for us." And I got in on the play, and it didn't look like it was going to be a good play, but somehow I just flipped past our tackle, Caleb Huntley, came off his butt and scored a pretty long touchdown. And I would say this year also, after I got hit on a pass play and fractured my ribs, I hopped up, like I didn't even go to the sideline. I hopped up, stayed in the game, and the next play scored a touchdown, which was a pretty good touchdown, like in my book. So I was proud of that, like just suffering through pain and just helping my team get that win. East Michigan.
Excellent. And you talked a little bit about this year, so I'd like to talk about this year, right? So you guys totaled out at 3 games, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In those 3 games, you totaled 437 yards and 6 touchdowns. That would be a decent full season for some college running backs, but you did that in 3 games. That is just actual insanity, man. Like, that blows my mind. Because I was sitting there thinking, 400 yards, that's an all right season, 6 touchdowns, that's pretty good. And then I was like, in 3 games, that's nuts. That blew my mind. So I want you to, as soon as I looked at that, I was just like, what the hell? But, all right. So you're obviously insanely athletic, all right? Did you play any other sports growing up? It's a question we always like to ask everybody.
Yeah, I ran track. I wrestled. And I played basketball 1 year for a church league, but I ain't really like basketball that much.
Which of those was you best at?
I say wrestling. I ain't lose.
Oh, well, there you go. I mean, that would probably be the best then. All right. So you're heading into the NFL. There's a lot of other guys coming into this position, right? What do you have that those other guys don't?
Just my drive, my determination, uh, my ability, to get hit and get back up. Like anything I'm going through. Uh, Determination, just my mindset. I feel like my mindset is different than other guys my age. Just just maturity. Like I got a son right now, so like just being 22 and knowing that I got to provide for him and my family, like it just gives me a different drive than most people have, and also just my ability to run the ball hard. Like it's a lot of people um, that tiptoe with the ball or don't attack the hole like hard, but I feel like I'm one of the hardest runners out there, so that's gonna carry me a long way, along with my work ethic.
And at 5'9.5" and 220, that's a good sized frame. So that's a bit to be bringing down. You said you have a son. How old's your son?
He's 6 months.
Oh, heck yeah, man. Well, me and the wife are headed for our second one now. We got a 3-year-old. Now we're about to have a one here in about 6 months, actually. So
Congratulations to you.
well, congratulations to you, man. It's a great thing. Kids are the best.
They definitely are. Blessings.
So you've talked about a few things. You've talked about being able to catch the ball out of the backfield. You've talked about contact balance and things of that nature. So if you had to pick one most important thing that a person needs to be successful at the running back position, what is
it? I'll say vision.
It's a good answer. Good answer.
You can't see the hole, then you can't create plays.
I don't want to sit here and roast poor Trent Richardson, but like I love Trent Richardson to death, but I love the AAF to death. But Trent Richardson was legally blind on the football field, poor guy. So yes, vision is definitely important. So next up, what are you doing to prepare for the upcoming draft?
Just working hard, training at Bomberitos in South Florida. Just I chose to go there because I heard pretty good results from them and what they're able to do. And since I've been there, they've been putting me in positions to get better as an athlete and pushing my threshold. So I feel like I'm in a good place in that perspective. Also, just doing stuff on my own, like catching balls and going to bowl games as well. I went to CGS and the Hula Bowl.
Excellent.
Get there. I didn't play at the Hula Bowl just off the simple fact that my hamstring was kind of a little tight, so I just felt like it was best for me to just just do the
better safe. Yeah. All right. So before we get out of here, do you have any piece of advice that you would give to other people trying to get to where you're at?
Just keep working and don't let nobody tell you what you can't accomplish. Everything is in your hands. Like it's people that they said wouldn't get drafted that got drafted, and people who went undrafted that made a name for themselves. So all that matters about what you do with the opportunity that you get, and I'm here to prove that. So